I fueled up on fresh juices. Woo! Have you ever noticed that during the winter time, your immune system seems to be a little bit down, or you're more prone to getting sick and you just don't feel as good? So I want to reverse that for you. I want to share with you how you can get healthier through the winter time and not sicker. And I think that fresh juicing, I know because I've experienced it myself, fresh juicing is one of the best ways to nourish the body so that it can strengthen itself, so it can help us to be our best, look our best, feel our best. And today I'm going to juice some recipes and talk to you about how you can get healthier through the winter time and not sicker. Okay, so I will be juicing a mix that has cilantro in it. I have items out here, so I'm going to kind of just mix them and put together. They are all so beneficial for the body, especially through the winter time. Now, you want to eat and juice what's in season because that's usually what the body needs. Red bell peppers are one of the highest in vitamin C, so I'm going to put in some red bell peppers. I also have lemon here. Lemon is very high in vitamin C as well, and it is delicious. I like to take off the little stickers, of course. Usually I prep ahead and take those off. Everything is organic. I highly recommend that, especially if you're wanting to heal and regenerate and stay as healthy as you can through the winter time. You definitely want to eat organic. I only eat organic because it's that important to me, and I hope it is to you as well. It doesn't make sense to have conventionally grown toxin-laden fruits and veggies and put that into our bodies. It just doesn't make sense, especially when we're trying to heal and get healthier and get stronger. Why would we want to put toxins into our system? So I feel that organic is a non-negotiable. Organic is a must. Oranges, super high also in vitamin C, right? And they give us that nourishment, that hydration that we need. During the winter, I think that it's easier to not drink as much. And that's one of the reasons I feel that people's immune systems get a little down and get a little weaker, because they're not hydrating as much. And if the cells are not hydrated, how can they function right and cleanse and get rid of the toxins and regenerate? It's colder, so people don't want to drink as much. So you need to just be mindful of that and have like a little chart you follow, or make it a little game. What I do is I make sure that I drink so much liquid every day. So whether it's summer, whether it's winter, I know that I'm following my guidelines, and that keeps me on track. So I will have 32 ounces of water in the morning, and then I will have 32 ounces of fresh juice, and then 64 ounces of smoothie. Of course, that's throughout the morning and the early afternoon. It's not like I'm cramming that all in just at once, but over that whole morning and early afternoon. So I make sure I'm getting my liquid in, and then I will eat a healthy late afternoon, early evening meal that will consist of a raw food meal that I've chosen to prep and kind of have ready ahead of time, or it might be something that I'm making fresh that evening. Usually it's a ginormous salad full of nutrients. I like to make it balanced, so I will have like hemp seeds in there, sometimes shredded carrots, shredded beets, lots of romaine lettuce, and avocado. Let's see what else. Sometimes pumpkin seeds, just lots of different items. I like to rotate in and out and just keep them on hand. I like to prep my salads ahead of time too, and just chop up a lot of the romaine lettuce so it's in containers in the refrigerator. That way when I'm ready to make my salad, I can just dump that chopped romaine lettuce into a giant bowl like this one, and then add on some guacamole, some seasoning, some apple cider vinegar, some hummus and sprouts, and just make sure it's nutritionally sound, so I'm getting a balance of my nutrients, right? Okay, so I'm chopping up bell pepper here. Bell pepper just smells so good. I find that when we really make a conscious effort and we're more mindful of what we're eating and consuming and how much liquid we're getting, how much living foods we're getting, how much sleep we're getting. Just takes a little effort to make sure that we're on track, and you can feel the difference, definitely. And our bodies can be healthier and feel great, and we can thrive through the winter months and enjoy the holidays more, right? Making healthy juice mixes and smoothies and mocktails. Here's a little bit left. So good of a mocktail, which I just did a mocktail class, a juicing healthy mocktails class on Zoom. If you missed that one, I have another one coming up next week, so make sure you check my website, gethealthyandjuicy.com, and I will have a sign-up sheet there if you want to attend the next one. It's a lot of fun, and I just want to teach people how to make healthy drinks, especially during the winter time and the holidays. I did one called the Pineapple Dream Mocktini and my Twisting Daiquiri. Next week I'm going to do Apple Cider Refresher and my Citrus Power Punch. So make sure that you look at the website so you can get information on that one. So I'm cutting up lemon, apple, limes. I'm feeling very citrusy. You know, another thing to be healthier during the winter time is to really pay attention to what your body's craving, because I know when I first went raw, and after a while I really started to get in tune with my body, and our bodies will tell us, the healthier we eat, the more we will know what we need, because we feel cleaner and purer and lighter, and our body communicates with us. And our microbiome is created by what we're eating, right? So whenever we transition, it's kind of hard at first because our gut is still craving the foods that we were eating before. But if you get through that transition, which you can, then your body will start to crave the new food you're eating, the healthy food. Not only will you crave and want the healthy food, but your body will actually be able to tell you what it needs. So you might crave oranges more so than usual, and then you don't want them anymore. Then you're craving avocados. So next might be garlic, you know. So really learn to listen to your body when they're healthy cravings, and give your body what it needs. You will feel better. Like, I feel better immediately when I give my body what it needs. It knows what's coming. It knows what it's lacking. And if it's a healthy craving, I give into it. Lots of fresh juices, lots of garlic. Sometimes I'll just chop up garlic and eat it by the spoonful. Several cloves of garlic that I've minced. And especially during the winter time, if you're craving more of that, then you want to eat it, you know. And you will arm yourself. You will be setting yourself up for success, and you will be healthier through the winter time because of it. Okay? And make sure that you are getting your sleep that you need. I don't know where my towel went. Thought I just had it, but make sure that you are getting your sleep, because sleep is really essential to balance our hormones, especially through those hours of like 10, 11. If we can get to sleep around that time, our hormones will balance better and we'll feel better. So like, say you sleep for an 8-hour period and you don't go to bed until like 1 a.m, well, that 8 hours of sleep is not going to be as restorative if you would have gone to bed, say at 9 or 10 p.m. That would have been more of an 8-hour restorative sleep than later. So good. Okay, I'm going to see what else I have here to chop up. I had all my items out here still from the Healthy Juicing Mocktails class. So I have some blueberries, I have some rose petals, some orange pills, slices, some ginger root, and we did a lot of fun stuff in that class. So I'm looking forward to the one next week. And I'm just trying to decide what I want to put in here. I like to just take out all my produce and kind of chop it up, and then I see what I have, and then I'll section it into bowls and create a recipe in a bowl, and then that's the recipe that I'm juicing. And now that I've been juicing for quite a while, 30 years, I kind of know intuitively what goes together and what I want to juice and what my body wants. And even when I'm making juices for other people, I kind of feel, you know, what they need and what I want to make. I used to have a delivery juicing program, and I did coach and help people. I created juicing healing programs for them, and depending on my client, I would develop some really powerful, unique juices with different herbs, and they were like tonics, like elixirs. And I just feel intuitively what they need. So I use that same concept on myself and when I'm creating juices. And you can learn to listen to your body and what it needs and how it feels. You just have to slow down and really get more in tune with your body. I have cilantro here that I'm going to freshen up. Cilantro is a great detoxifier for the body. It helps to detoxify heavy metals. I'm just turning on the water here to rinse the celery. I have 2 stalks here, so I'm going to get that all freshened up. I just like to give everything a rinse. So some other ways that you can stay healthier through the winter time and happier is to make sure that you're getting sunshine and going outside, even though it might be cold or snowy or cloudy. Still get out there and let the sun hit your body. I know it's kind of hard to do in the winter, but just do your best. And also to watch the sunset and the sunrise if you can. That really helps our circadian rhythm, and it will help us to sleep better. You know, make your home cozy, have little lights on, little dim lights or little salt rocks on, and make sure that the evening times are peaceful, where you can actually kind of wind down in the evening and not be so overstimulated by the bright lights in the home or the TV. See if you can turn off all the electronics, the phones, the TVs, everything several hours before bed. Maybe take a relaxing bath, do some stretching, calisthenics, yoga, and watch how you feel, watch how you sleep. That can really help boost our immune systems through the winter time because we are calmer, more peaceful, and we are regenerating better. I like to rinse my cilantro after I take the little rubber bands off. And then I squeeze it out. So squeeze out the excess water. And then I actually cut up my cilantro into sections. So I cut up all of my greens before I juice them. And what this does is helps them go through the juicer much easier and swifter. Exercise is the next important thing I want to talk about and how much that can help us stay healthier through the winter time. So we talked about hydration, super hydration with juices and water and smoothies. Also, you can add coconut water in there. And we talked about sleep, getting sunshine, and exercise is the next one, okay? Whether it's for a walk you're doing every day or it's simply a commitment you've made yourself to move your body more, you know? Just move more, you know, walk around more, exercise more. If you're at your desk all day, you definitely want to move more and get up. That is not good for the body to be sitting so long. It's actually really bad for our health. And when we exercise and move more, we're also boosting our hormone levels, our happy hormones, so we can feel better. And if you notice that once you work out, you feel happier. And that's why, because of those hormone levels. Okay, so I have everything cut up here, and I'm going to decide what to put together. I have cilantro, I have celery, I have lemon, lime, orange, red bell pepper, which I'm feeling really citrusy, you know, and like I said, when that happens, especially during the winter time, eat all that, get that hydration, get that cellular nutrition, get that mineral-rich water that the plants have for us to feed and nourish us so we can feel our best. Like, flood your system with that. Listen to your system. I have some mint here as well, which I used in a recipe earlier, and I have another pineapple here to cut up. So many good items here. So many. I have a couple of challenges coming up too, so make sure you look at the website to get more information on those if you want help transitioning or you just want to do a fun challenge. I'll be doing a 3-day all raw food and juice challenge coming up here, and then I have that free class coming up next week. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut up this pineapple so I can add it to my juice mix here. I love pineapple apple mint. It's one of my favorite mixes, but I think pineapples in anything are delicious. This is also another healthy item to include to help boost your immunity, especially during the winter months. It is very rich in a proteolytic enzyme called bromelain, and that helps to break down the protein that is in the body so it can be digested and utilized. And that's really important. You don't want that over buildup of protein stagnating the system and causing issues. So I really love that about pineapple. And just, set up your kitchen for success. Don't make it feel like a chore. Be happy and excited about getting in your kitchen during the winter time and making fresh juices so you can feel better and healthier through these months. It really makes a tremendous difference. I know when I first started to eat more raw, and I was completely 100% raw for a while. For a long time, I go in and out of 100%. Mostly I'm high raw all the time though. So very high raw, just a little cooked here and there. But, when others around me are getting sick and not feeling good and unhealthy, I would just fly through all of that because of the abundance of living juices and fresh foods and raw foods that I'm consuming all the time. I have seen that difference in myself when others around me are sick. And when I have gotten a little sick here and there, I just fly through it pretty easily, or I'll sleep and support my system with a lot of fresh juices, and then I get better really fast. So that's important, that we can recover and heal and get better quickly. So let's see, I'll do pineapple. I love pineapple apple mint, but I need to chop up some more apples and just kind of mix everything up here. So like I mentioned, everything is organic, and I like to get my produce from natural grocers. If you have one near you, I highly recommend it because they don't have any kind of wax coating on their vegetables. They have really strict guidelines, and they do not have that appeal layer on their fruits and veggies either. Okay? So we want to make sure that we're not putting in toxins into our systems, because that's going to make us feel weaker. It's going to make our livers work harder, and then we might get sick during the winter, right? But no. We will not. We will stay healthy because we are doing the right things for our system. And when you do that, you have the best shot of staying healthy and regenerating quickly, okay? I think I'll leave this red one over here. Okay, so let's get to juicing. Next, I will fill up the juicer and the hopper here. I did finish juicing just a little bit ago, so it has a little bit of stuff in it, which is fine. And I like to just kind of layer my items in, so I'm going to throw in the pineapples here, some mint, and apples on top. Close that up and turn it on. There we go. So as the juicer is making my next mix, I will work on what I'm going to do next after that. So I'm going to look around and see what I have. I have the cilantro, which is going to go in here probably with my celery. Has all those mineral salts, healthy salts that we need. I'm going to open this up. Makes that easy. And then I have a citrusy mix that I want to make, definitely keep the citrus over here. So I have some apples, orange, red bell pepper in there. I think I might have a grapefruit right here too, so I'm going to cut that up and add that in there as well. So there we go. It's almost done juicing that for me. I really love using my Nama J2 juicer. It's been exciting how quickly I can juice now, but yet it still spins at a slow RPM of only 50 RPMs per minute. So it is considered a cold press juicer. Maintains the integrity of the juice, keeps it alive and enzymatically active, and the juices can store into the refrigerator with very minimal nutrient loss for up to 3 days and longer if you freeze them. Freezing, actually, like if you juice and then you make your if you juice and then you freeze them right away, the nutrient loss is very minimal and will last in the refrigerator for a long time, months, until you're ready to thaw it out. I don't really hardly ever freeze my juice though. I usually make it fresh a couple times a week, then I put it into the refrigerator and have it later. So if you need a juicer and you are in the market for one, it smells so good. Make sure to look in my description. I'll put a code for you for $55 off for any of the Nama juicers, okay? But I have the J2, which I love. Okay. I love it. Look at all that beautiful froth on here. It's so pretty. Okay. So let's start our next mix. All right, so that's a little pineapple apple mint, just a little one. Next, I'm going to kind of just mix in all the rest of the greens I have here. Cilantro, a little bit of pineapple, celery, and I'll put the grapefruit over here with the citrus mix because we want to really get the citrus, just loads our bodies with vitamin C, antioxidants, all of the nutrition that we need to support a healthy immune system during the winter time. Okay, so I'll open that up. This is going to be so good. And when you put the lemon or the citrus in your juices, they also last longer in the refrigerator. They won't oxidize as quickly because that helps to be like a natural preservative. So keep that in mind if you're using any kind of citrus in your mixes. So one of the great side benefits of juicing too is that you're getting all of this nutrient density into your system because it's concentrated. It's like a concentrated form of nutrition. And when your body receives that amount of concentrated nutrition, it can do amazing things with that. I mean, that's what the body is always searching for. So it can utilize and access the nutrients it needs so it can heal and regenerate. So one of the things I noticed way back when I started juicing is it really helped me to begin my weight loss journey and made it easy for me to get a massive amount of nutrients into my system and feel good and feel amazing and have energy and just really start to glow and have strength and lose weight and have that energy to exercise and to do all the things that, you know, have to be done in daily living. To have that strength and energy to do that is just an amazing feeling. And when the body has access to the nutrients it needs, it can do some amazing, miraculous things at repairing and healing itself. You know, it really, really can be an amazing thing. Ooh, look at that. Oh, this is gorgeous. Look at that beautiful green color full of chlorophyll and life. Vitamins and minerals that the body can actually utilize. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't want to waste one single bit. Okay, so here I'll rinse this off. I didn't put my strainer on this container, so or else it would have been straining as I was juicing, which I love to do. I just forgot to put it on. So right here, which I usually do for my juices that are heavy on the greens. Okay, so let's go ahead and pour the rest of that on there. Okay, so we'll get a nice smooth green juice. So I have some jars here that I'm reusing. I'm going to pour this green juice into this big one here. It had coconut oil in it at one point. So there we go. There's the green juice.